What's good, family?
What's going on, party people? What's up, Byron?
Man, how you feeling, Nicole? I'm blessed. How you doing?
I'm feeling fantastic. Excited for another round.
Yes, another round of What Would You Do, the mobile home game, y'all. Truly appreciate y'all tuning in. If you're tuning in, do us a favor. Make sure you share this live with at least about 3 to 4 people so that way they can get and learn about mobile home investing. And then do us a favor, okay? Make sure you start off by following Nicole at Mobile Home Mommy on Instagram. All right. And then make sure you following us. Oops, I put the wrong one. Make sure you following us at Mobile Home Elite Investors, y'all. And then subscribe, like, and share our channel. So we truly appreciate y'all. We got another episode of What Would You Do, the mobile home investing game. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna start just bringing up our contestants right now. We're gonna let them introduce themselves. So let me bring them up.
That little fancy keyboard over there you got.
Oops, we lost Nicole. Where Nicole go? Hold on one second. One second. Once I get Nicole, whatever she said, okay, there she go.
I started off talking crap. I'm gonna be quiet.
Let me get everybody up here real quick. Let's bring the squad up here. Let's bring the squad up here. All right, cool, y'all. So, man, listen, we're gonna start. Let them introduce yourself. We're gonna start off with Verdell. 30 seconds. Let them know what's your name, where you checking in from, and what market do you invest in for mobile homes.
I'm Verdell Harrison. I'm checking in from Wilmington, North Carolina. Investing in the mobile homes, trying to do the wholesale deals in the parks and on land. I've been with the company for about a little bit less than a year.
Awesome, awesome. Appreciate you, Verdell. Next up, we got Stacy. Let them know where you checking in from and what market you in.
I am from Utah and I have the whole market of Utah. And I have been with the community since September.
Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Mr. Mario.
Checking in from Kannapolis, North Carolina, right outside of Charlotte. Been in this thing a year next week, and do Charlotte, South Carolina, and Georgia and Virginia as far as investing.
Nice, man. Appreciate you. We got a newcomer on here, Miss Wanda. How you feeling?
Hey, I'm good, everybody. I am checking in from Long Island, New York. I invest in upstate New York, in rural Pennsylvania, and New Jersey.
Nice.
I've been doing this for about a year. No. I've been doing this since August only. So I'm excited. So I am a newcomer. So hopefully I'll be able to answer some questions tonight.
Awesome. Now we truly appreciate you. Now we're gonna switch over. We're gonna go from New York. We're gonna go all the way to the next coast. My man Aaron, man, I know you don't really know introduction, but let them know where you checking in from and what market you in.
What up, y'all? Aaron out of California. I invest all around California. I invest in Tennessee, Georgia, and in Chicago. And I've been this June to be 2 years for me.
Let's go. Let's go. A vet in the game now. And then last but not least, we got Miss Veronica. Let them know where you checking in from and what market you do deals.
You're on mute, Veronica.
I'm on mute. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Veronica, South Carolina market, Lexington and Sumter area. Deals in it about a year.
You said Veronica, South Carolina, something area, been in it for a year. Anything else we missed? You kind of went out. No? Okay.
Okay. We're gonna work with it, Veronica. We're gonna work. So listen, we got real quick before we get started. We got Shannon in the house. I think Wanda, you just switched yours up. Okay, cool. Wait. Wanda, did you need to come on another stream? Hold on, I think let me switch hers. Okay. All right, cool. There we go. What up, Shannon? How you feeling? Yeah, Laria, what's going on? What's going on? We're gonna get right into it. All right, we're gonna get right into it. We almost 6 minutes in. Nicole, you want to kick it off or you want me to kick it off?
Let me see. I will get started. All right, y'all. So listen. Here is the first scenario. Boom. All right. You have a mobile home that you want to rent for $1,000 a month. It's a rental property with $1,000 down. You've had 3 open houses and lot rent is coming up because it's the 1st of April. You are 2 months in already on lot rent. You have 2 potential tenants with steady employment, but both have previous evictions, right? Then you have another potential tenant who pulls out $8,000 cash, but unfortunately, he's not a U.S. citizen. But the park does, but he's not a U.S. citizen. The park does not do background and credit checks. They trust you to bring someone in who is qualified. What would you do? You got a mobile home you want to rent out for $1,000 down, $1,000 a month. You've had 3 open houses. Now we're in April. You're about to pay a lot rent again. 2 tenants, steady employment, but they got a history. Both of them have history of evictions. Or you got another one who is not a U.S. citizen, so they don't have any background, any type of rental history, but they do pull out $8,000 in cash to show you, like, hey, I have money. The park doesn't do background credit checks. What you gonna do? So on the teams, we're gonna have Wanda, Verdale, and Stacy. So we'll let Mario, Aaron, and Veronica go first.
Should I put them in order?
Oh, yeah, if you can.
All right, tell me the team one more time.
Verdale, Wanda, and Stacy.
All right, cool. So let me switch y'all up real quick. I'm gonna bring y'all up, then bring y'all down. So let's see.
Oh, I didn't know you can do it like that.
Okay, that's team 1.
Mm-hmm.
We got boom, boom, boom.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So it looked like Team Byron and Team Nicole.
I'm with it.
Hold on, Mario's is coming up for some reason. All right, there we go, Mario. All right, so ladies first.
Ladies first. What we doing, ladies?
We got 2 men and a lady.
Is it our team first or their team? Oh, okay. So I'm gonna speak for I'm speaking my part. I would rent to the tenant that is not a U.S. citizen. I mean, he has the money. They don't do background checks. I don't see a reason not to rent to him.
Okay.
Yeah, $8,000 in cash. He's ready to go.
Okay. Stacy, Wanda.
I'm doing a little digging on the evictions. Here's why. When was the eviction? Was it 2020 when nobody had their crap together and everybody was scrambling? And then maybe they were behind and then the government said, oh no, now you need to start paying your rent. I would dig a little bit on that. And as far as the non-US citizen, I wouldn't really care about that, but I would have to get some type of clout. Like I'd have to contact an employer or something, because where did you get that $8,000? And is that all the money you have? Like, are you going to have any more or what? But if I found the evictions are true, legit, I would take that $8,000 and run.
Okay. That's good to know. Team B.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll go after you.
For me, with the nothing, and just ask him to put 3 months advance down into the pay the month, well, pretty much pay the 3 months in advance, just in case something happens with him and the citizenship. I'm ahead of the game for at least 3 months.
You said make him put down 3 months down.
Yes.
You said 3 months down, Mario. I guess he's lagging.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay. Wanda and Aaron, what y'all doing?
I agree with Mario. I will probably, I mean, I wouldn't say where you get the 8,000 from, but I'll ask him if he's working or anything like that. And then if he is, I ask like for a number or some kind of reference or something from his employer. And then, yeah, I just have him pay a couple of months up front. But I probably would go with that over the evictions. But if the evictions happened in 2020, like Stacey said, shit was all messed up. So I wouldn't look at that one as serious. But if it was like something outside of 2020, then yeah. But for the most part, I go with the guy that's not a U.S. citizen.
Okay. All
You can
right.
go ahead and tell me
So
one.
I agree with. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. So I agree with the ladies that I would probably rent to a gentleman who was not a citizen. I do my own background check, so I would dig a little deeper in those conditions find out what the story was behind them. You know, because sometimes you hear a lot of, you know, well, my husband or my wife, we divorced and it was in his name. You know, sometimes there's a situation. So I would dig and find out what that situation at eviction. And then I'd make my determination. Also, I would probably add to what a few months worth of bank statements just to see what is it looking like. You know, is there money in? Is there money out? You know, can kind of gauge whether or not he only doesn't have only the 8,000, but he has, you know, money coming, that kind of thing. So I would rent. I'd rent to him and out.
Okay. Appreciate y'all feedback. Let me give you a little bit more history. The evictions were 5 months old. The other person with the eviction was 7 months old. He has no bank statements. He's not a citizen. He has no documentation. His employer pays him under the table, and the job was he was a painter. So when work came, so does that change any of y'all answers?
I'm taking the whole 8,000. We're not doing a couple months. We're doing 8 months.
Yeah, did. Okay.
Or close to it. I was thinking the same thing, Stacey. But you want to leave him with something, Stacey. He got to eat cup of noodles tonight.
No. Look, let me tell you why I don't want to leave him with anything. I'm being gracious enough to take a chance. So then you need to come with something. You've got to bring skin to the table. If I'm taking a chance on you, then you got to show me that you're loyal to living in my home.
You got a point. Sis has spoken.
Because if not, I don't want to have to pull up. Phil?
Byron, we got some gangster students.
Byron kicked it off. Nicole, Byron kicked it off the first week, talking about pulling up.
Exactly. You on mute, Byron.
Okay, cool. I say I do understand, though. I definitely understand. But, you know, I mean, I like the answers. Let me see what real quick. Shannon said, I will go to the U.S. citizen to see if the U.S. and see if he able to work with them, maybe a firm down payment and find the background is workable. So what you thinking, Nicole?
I'm with what Stacey said. I would go with the U.S. citizen, and I would make him put down double the deposit in the first month's rent. So I will make him put down a total of $3,000 moving. I wouldn't take the whole $8,000. Yeah, I would probably do $4,000 to move in, just because I want to make, you know, I'm gonna be honest. The Hispanic people, the Latino community that purchase for me, I really rarely ever have trouble with them. Not saying that that person would be the same, but they are my most loyal clients, and yeah. So I would take about $4,000, and just stay on top of it, because if he's undocumented, I can't imagine him not paying and wanting me to call the police, because that can lead to other issues. You know what I mean?
Yeah, very, very true. Okay. So who so I said so Stacy, so that's team we looking at team A for this one?
Verdale said,
team A. All right, cool. We're gonna go to the next one. All right. So this scenario. So that was hold on. Y'all know I gotta hit the
all right now.
all right. So we're gonna go to scenario number 2. We're gonna see what would you do. It's crazy. I didn't see that much activity from the audience, but it's all good. We're gonna catch up. We're gonna catch y'all up on the next one. All right. So scenario number 2. All right. So you have a motivated seller with a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, double wide. He's asking for $15,000. The home is outdated and can use some minor upkeep. He said he needs the home sold in 27 days. You apply for the park, and the park manager tells you that the house that you're applying for, that the owner is behind 2 months on his lot rent and is about to face eviction in 30 days. The lot rent is $650 a month. What would you do in this situation? So I'm gonna repeat it again. Right? 3-bedroom, 2-bath. They want $15,000. The home needs a little bit of work. It's a little outdated. Can use some minor upkeep, but it's move-in ready. He tells you he needs the house sold in 27 days. You apply for the park, and the park tells you he 2 months behind, and he about to get evicted in 30 days. The lot rent is $650. What would you do?
Let's start with Team B. Y'all can go ahead. Let's do this rapid fire.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, no, we paying that $1,300, and we negotiating on that 15.
What Mario, what you saying? Same thing?
Nah, I'm not paying the 13. I'm gonna let him know you owe the 13. So in order to get this house sold in a fast pace, we're gonna mark this pound about 8,000 and get this over and with it. We out of here. We can make off of it and we gone.
So you offering him 8,000?
8,000. That's. I'm gonna offer him 8,000 and put the 13 into it. So it'll be around what 10.5.
Okay. Aaron, last one from Team B.
I think I agree. I agree with Mario. Just going to get it down and then add the 13 to it. I'll go with Mario.
Okay. Say okay, because y'all team got a mix. Veronica said, "I'm paying you paying the 13. So you're gonna pay the 1,300.
If you pay it, he might stay.
Huh? So if he paid, he might stay.
I said,
okay.
Pay it, he might try to stay.
Well, I guess my thing is, I'm not trying to pay for him. I'm trying to pay because the park's saying he behind. So it depending on what the park says, if that 13 has to be paid, then yes, we're gonna take care of the 13 if I really want this house. But if they say nah, if you gonna take it and he gone, okay, well, I'm gonna give him his bread and he can slide, but it ain't gonna be 15. I agree with my teammates, he might get 8.
Okay.
Maybe.
So it sounds like Team B, from what I'm hearing, we taking that off. We possibly either gonna pay that or taking that off the overall price to get him out of there. Okay. Let's go to Team A. What we thinking, ladies?
Go ahead, Stacy.
No, we can't hear you,
To
Stacey.
be
Now
honest,
we can.
Can you hear me
breaking
now?
up a little.
You can hear me now?
Yes.
So I'm not
Okay.
following it. But if you haven't answered, I'm just fine.
Wanda,
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 yeah, I think your first connection was good, Wanda. I don't know if you was on your telephone or something like that, but this one is a little it's like delayed. Go ahead, Stacey.
Okay,
I
so
was. So it was probably better, right?
Nah,
So
this
So
one delayed.
let me try to go on that because I'm not hearing a question. I was just getting kind of set up, and I go.
we can't hear it all.
I'm back.
Send her a message in the chat.
All right, so
No.
go ahead, Stacey.
okay, so first off, the purchase price for this mobile home right from the get-go for me is $1,300. Why? Because you're behind $1,300. So that's what we're gonna start at. We're starting at $1,300. And after we start at the $1,300, you're signing a contract that $1,300 goes straight to the park, and I'll have the park sign it. And then from there, I'm gonna find out how much money this person needs not to be homeless, because that's important. That's important. Because not having an eviction on your credit is huge, and we're going to get you into something else. So I'm going to find out how much he needs or she needs to find something else, and then we're going to add a little bit more onto that for some food and, you know, maybe just some money for them to screw off, whatever. So for me, I doubt that I would offer more than maybe $6,000 for that, because I feel like $6,000 and not having an eviction on your credit's pretty big.
Nice. What about you, Verdell?
I like what Veronica said initially. Go ahead, pay that $1,300, and then market it maybe for like 10. Give him. He's not going to get 15, obviously. Give him 8, but go ahead and pay that $1,300, just so that I could be able to sell the property.
Okay. Cool. I know we're waiting on Wanda. Nicole, what you think? Let me see if I can
So
get it.
I really was waiting for at least one of them to say,
Hold on, let me bring Wanda up. I think I just seen her. All right, there you go, Wanda.
so
Yeah, come off mute.
Okay, is that better?
Perfect.
perfect.
All right, good. I done missed it for the second question, but
So the question is, you got a motivated seller, 3-bed, 2-bath, double wide. He wants $15,000. It's kind of outdated. You need some update. He said he needs to sell this home in 27 days. You go to the park to apply, and you find out Mr. Man is actually 2 months behind. The lot rent is $650 per month. What you gonna do?
Oh boy. I rent $650 a month. Okay, so he's behind, and he wanted 15. So, I mean, I am gonna have to take. I'll pay that back rent. I'll pay what he's behind. I'm gonna give him the difference. I might give him a little bit more. I mean, this is after I'm approved, with the park, that they'll, allow me into the park. So I will pay that back rent. I'll pay him the difference. I give him a little bit more, to see if he can find some place to be, and I'm taking it over.
Okay. So back to Byron's question, like what I would do. What I was saying is I was waiting for one of you all to say, well, let me check and see how much mobile homes are in that area. Because if we're talking about Aaron in California, Wanda in upper state North Carolina, New York, or even Stacey in Utah, I would be glad to get that man $15,000 if those homes are selling between 40 and 60. And those 3 specific students have mobile homes that are marketed higher. That's the first thing I'm gonna check the comps. The second thing is I would reassure the park while I didn't know. I'll definitely discuss with him. I'm interested in this home, so I do understand before I can purchase, I will make sure that you get your lot rent. So she could feel like, oh, okay. Because sometimes when park owners, park managers see you trying to buy something, they're like, well, he owe me money. Because really, he had no business telling that person that money was owed, right? So I would say, I'm gonna make sure you get your money. I didn't know, maybe it wasn't communicated. I'm not gonna slide him under the bus neither. So that's what I would do. And then I would go back and renegotiate with the seller. Look, I understand why you want to get this home sold within 27 days. I see you're 2 months behind. 27 days is already behind and is already a tight schedule, and you're 2 months behind on lot rent. So I need you to work with me on that price. I need to set a realistic price so I can get my buyers in here and we can get some cash out, because what's going to happen is the park is going to take the home and then you're left with no money. So help me help you by coming up with a price that is realistic.
I like that. I love all your answers, because I think even for myself, I do have a heart, but I would have to kind of let them know, like, I'm buying this house regardless. I'm either gonna buy it from you or I'm gonna buy it from this park.
That's true.
So I definitely want to be able to help you out, and if you allow me to help you out, you're asking for 15,000. I want to find, what did you get that price from? Like why 15,000, right? Now again, like Nicole talked about it, we are in the market of California, we are in the market of New York, Utah. Then that is a steal, right? Now it's something I know I can definitely help them out on. But again, it's like, in this day that you are in a rush, I just need you to cooperate. As long as you cooperate, we're gonna get this deal done. If you don't cooperate, I'm gonna buy this house pennies on the dollar from the park. So, let's get it done. Let's get a deal done.
I love
Byron.
But what number you gonna offer, or are you gonna tell him no? Because you're saying let's get it done. So what's your offer to him? Because he wants 15. What number you gonna throw at him? I'm curious.
1,500 plus whatever's gonna take him to get moved.
Y'all trifling. After this grown man, after Byron said,
Nicole,
Nicole.
You have a heart.
I'm with Byron on this one, Nicole, because seriously, like, you don't have any money, and I don't want to play on somebody's pain, right? But if I'm a problem solver and I'm doing it ethically and I'm trying to give you money, I'm on a time crunch, and you're not the only buyer or seller I'm helping. So I'm going to dedicate more time to that one than anything.
I'm confused with you and Byron, because Byron said, I do have a heart and I want to help. And then he go vicious and be like, oh, I'm going to just give him a few dollars extra. And then you on the same wave Byron is on, Stacey, because you said, I want to help him. And then you still go vicious.
Yo, that's why I'm laughing, because they both talking about helping.
No, here's the thing.
Speak up, Aaron.
Either you're going to be evicted and you're going to be able to get no place,
right,
or you're going to pay off your debt. And like I said, I'm willing to pay for his next to get him to his next place.
But that's
not even trying to get 15 bands off me.
You're not gonna give him 5,000 or 7,000?
No, listen, but we're not gonna be selling it. I won't be able to sell it for what I normally would sell it for, right? Like, I'm not gonna turn around and sell it for 60. I might only sell it for 40. So I'm taking a $20,000 hit.
Damn, Stacey. Okay, all right.
I have a heart. I do.
It's business. It ain't personal.
Stacey, mute your mic, please.
It's not personal. It's business. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
y'all are trip. That man house that I'm about to sell for $12,000. I'm probably gonna post it for 16 because I just want to hurry up and be done with it. I could post it for 20. I just don't feel like waiting. So, and the people, for everybody in the audience, I want you to understand this too. Different people have different exit strategies. My boy Matt in Charlotte, he will take a 1971 mobile home and post it for $20,000 and wait 4 months. And it'll be a wholesale deal sometimes. So he'll buy it outright for $500 and post it for $20,000. And he will let that house marinate and not sell it. Where me, I'm gonna take that 1971 that I got for $500. I'm gonna post it for $2,000, sell it in 2 weeks, get $1,500, and go about my business. So, and honestly, no one is really wrong. It's all about what your time frame and stuff like that.
Nicole, you said the one word you just said. You said honestly. You know the reason why I'm offering him that price? Because he wasn't honest. If he would have led and said that he was getting evicted, I would give him money, but he lied.
Byron, he didn't lie. He was embarrassed. He's rock bottom. So he's like, can I get this? Don't make that face. He's like,
the truth.
Can I get this money to pay my lot rent off?
Well, see, that
exactly
was what I was wondering too. I was wondering. That's why I would handle it the way I was, because I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that the 15 he was asking for, he was going to take what he owed and pay that. Well, then I'll do that for you, give you the difference, and now you can be on your way. So I assume he's honest about that. Otherwise, he's taking $15,000, leaving the parking alert, not giving them what they, and then sold me something that, hopefully the park is not going to expect me to have to pay now. But yeah, we're trying to help him out. Helping you pay your debt, giving you a few $1,000s, keep it moving down the road.
He probably wasn't going to pay the park.
He probably wasn't. So that's what we're going to do for him.
He definitely wasn't paying that park, Nicole.
No, he was going to be out.
Going to the casino, putting it all on black.
Right. So we are the problem solvers. We're trying to help out the park. We're going to help you be responsible, and you got a couple dollars in your pocket. Keep it moving.
All right, y'all. Y'all ready for this next scenario?
No, hold on. No. What team we going with? We get that one, or do the other team get it? I think we get that one because one of their team agreed with us.
So that was my scenario. And the one person that agreed with me was Miss Stacy. So I hate to be biased, but I got to get at the team A.
No.
Y'all, if I could kick Byron off his own live, I would.
Listen, y'all better leave my boy alone right now. Y'all better stop.
Hey, Aaron, boys.
Let's go.
All right, Nicole, you up next.
All right. You have a seller under contract. You're excited. You go live at the property, and Instagram, Facebook. You announce some details about it. You show the home. You even show the seller on camera. The seller's like, hey, yeah, I'm working with this investor. Your deal is set to close tomorrow. The deal with this is he has a mobile home park that he sold, and all the homes must be moved. You call the next morning and realize he's not answering the phone. Later that afternoon, he calls you back and says, hey, I'm not interested in selling right now. I'll get back to you. Later that afternoon, you see another investor, clutches pearls, marketing the same mobile homes and even announced a few weeks later in a Facebook group that they sold the homes and made a $40,000 profit. This investor also stated in the real estate group that he closed a deal a few months ago, but didn't realize until recently that he was ready to sell these mobile homes. What do you do?
Mm-hmm. Well, I've been in that situation, a very, very similar situation to that. And the only piece that was similar was I didn't go live and announce to the world that I was going to work with this dude. But I don't know. I'm going to have to just go back on live and say I'm not working with these dudes. Because I'm not going to get involved. It's too messy, too many cogs, too many plates are spinning in that scenario. I think I'm just gonna let him do what he's doing, and I'm not involved. I'm backing my way out. That's just me.
Okay.
What about you, Verdell?
I'm kind of confused. I really don't know. I feel like I might call that seller out. Like, when you can comment or whatever. Hey, don't this saying what that seller did as far as double dipping the deal, and maybe warn others not to get burnt by this seller, because I think I would just call the seller out on some platforms when I saw that seller posting their marketing their properties.
So
what I think I would do.
Are you saying the seller or are you saying the investor? Because remember, the investor is the one that posted it.
Oh, okay. Well, the seller had to kind of make a deal with me and the investor, right?
Yep.
So that's what I'm saying. One, I will call the seller out for doing that.
Okay.
And then maybe contact the investor. I mean, there's nothing I could do, obviously, because, you know, he has the deal, or he or she. But I mean, I will still kind of have some communication with both. But that seller on a platform, maybe, you know, not in a real nasty way where I'm going to get blocked off Facebook or you know, a social media site, but kind of call them out like, hey, this is a dirty seller. Like, this is what he's doing.
Okay. Stacy?
Bless and release. I don't want nothing to do with this. I would be so grateful that this came to a head before monies were exchanged. And for me personally, I'm not trying to badmouth anybody on anything. Karma will come around. I would just know who and who not to deal with, but I definitely would make the park manager aware that there is potential fraudulent activities going on in the park.
Not fraudulent activities. Okay. Team B.
Man, I'm agreeing. Teammate, sorry. I'm stepping away. Look, before, like Stacy said, no money has been exchanged. I don't have time. Move on to the next. I am not one who is going to go on Facebook though and trash anybody, even though I wanted to do that multiple times. But that's not how my business runs. So I don't want to do that. And I want to make sure that I'm of great character and sound. But yeah, I would definitely make sure I don't mess with Jim, Jack, Joe, or Sarah, Kelly, Kim. Leave both of them alone. Now I will give the other investor the benefit of doubt. Did they know? Or did they not know that it was already under contract? So can't badmouth that person if they didn't know. It's pretty much the seller the seller could not have known their agreement or known fully. It all depends on, again, in the beginning, kind of back to the first question we had, did we explain everything fully? Did they understand the process? Did they understand the contract?
Okay.
Yeah, for me, I think I agree with Stacy. I'll just leave the deal alone. But I definitely would, like my mobile home people that I'm tight with, I would reach out to them and let them know what's going on if they're in that area. And then I'll definitely reach out to the park. But I'll just move on to the next because I doubt it if the investor or whatever, I doubt it if he knew about you or me.
So now that everybody has answered, let me add in a little bit more details. The seller is older, is a husband and wife couple. They're in their 70s, and the investor was actually on your live.
Whoa. It looks like, hold on, the plot has
thickened.
It has thickened.
So I went live about the property after I had it under contract, and the investor was on my live. And then slid around knew about the park and knew where it was, contacted the seller. Seller then came to me and like, nah, I'm good.
And then remember, the investor posted in the Facebook group a few weeks later, like, I'm so glad I just closed the deal. I recently just found out this park owner that I worked with a few months ago was trying to sell again. And I just sold multiple mobile homes, 6 to be exact, and made $40,000. This happened to one of my students, to let y'all know.
Damn. So he got that information off your live and went and took over the deal?
Yep, went up, watch.
Oh, so he a snake.
Shady.
Wow.
I would ask them politely, like, so how much you think you about to cut me out that check? Because yeah.
That's
because it looks like I need a percentage, bro. You know,
Karma got no expiration though, so it'll come back and get him.
That's the nice part for me to ask that way.
So they did what you all said. They walked away from the deal. And their perspective was, the student's perspective was, that investor did close a deal a few months ago, and it was me who reignited them because, you know, we're in this small mobile home community. They didn't really know that other investor. They just seen them post stuff. But based off of his live, he saw it and he went back to the park owner like, hey, you remember me? I bought a home there a couple months ago. See you ready to sell some more, and posted them online.
Wow. Yeah, like Larry said.
What'd you say?
Did y'all kick him out the group? Is he still in the group?
No, this was just a regular Facebook group.
Oh, okay.
At least that's what they told me.
He not from the elite family. Okay.
Nah, yeah, we know we got more of a heart in this family.
You sure?
We're gonna give him 1,500, Nicole.
Huh?
Aaron, listen, he lied, Aaron. He didn't have integrity. He get penalized for that.
Now you're right. Byron said we got more heart. I said, yeah, but Byron gonna give him 1,500 for the house.
Right.
Only because he lied. If he kept it up, a buck at the beginning, he'd get all the money.
Don't move. Yeah, we don't move like that though. And it was 40,000. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him I need like an agent's fee, bro. I need like 4 to 10%. You decide.
Man,
he walked away from the deal and said, "Karma will get him."
And it's a true story, Nicole.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, if you listen, if you own this live, if you the person that did it, don't you even think about coming in doing any business with the elite family. You are not allowed.
Get off the line.
We will find you. We will find you, and we will not do business with you.
It's cool. The student, he wasn't worried about it, and he's done other deals, so he just let it roll. I was like, dang, man, that's some determination, because I feel like I just would have reached out to the investor like, hey, like,
right.
I had this on it, but the student made a good point. He was like, that's what I get for going live saying, look at me, I'm out here in Tennessee, right off of Highway 62, this mobile home park closing down. He was so excited. He just was,
right.
And Old Buddy was in the cut like.
That's what I was going to ask you. What was the point? Why did he do that?
Why did he do what?
Why did he go on live to share? What, hoping to get buyers? Like, what was his point?
Excited.
It's excited about sharing the mobile home journey like a lot of us do.
Mm.
Oh, wait, hold on, Nicole. So the dude, he was on his live.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said he was with him. I thought that's what made it. I thought it was even dirty. I thought he was like there with him. So he was on the live. People he was at. Oh yeah, that's really dirty. I thought, but I thought it was like the homies that he bought out there.
Oh no.
So he was a spectator and when they got the deal.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh. Okay.
What would you do, Nicole?
Pull up.
Look.
Pull up.
Yes, she is. And she ain't gonna be alone, but she ain't gonna have no human with her.
Hey, I can see Nicole talking.
She gonna pull up with her friend.
Same thing I would do.
It's not even worth it. I would be infuriated. I would be very upset. My feelings would be hurt because again, the mobile home investing world is so small. So it's like, why would you want to piss me off if we both out in Tennessee? Right. But at the end of the day, that student has shared with me the downfall of the other student of some other deals they got into. And all you could do is sit back and say, you shouldn't have did me the way you did me. We could have partnered and grew together. Unfortunately, even though this industry is small, some people are very selfish. So it probably would have took me some time to get over. I probably would have been pissed, maybe even call if they ain't have it enough. I probably would have reached out on Facebook, hey, why didn't you? I just don't see how you couldn't reach out and be like, hey, I saw you just went live in that park. I just want to let you know I did a deal in that park as well. He's been talking to me about the same houses. That would have made me feel better than you just posting in the group like, hey, everybody, I just closed this deal. Look at these pictures. And I just found, and you said in the post, they sent me the post. I just recently found out he was ready to sell the other homes, and I just made $40,000. I'm like,
no credit.
That's cold.
Cold-blooded.
I was proud of him for moving forward, but I would have been upset.
Man, listen, y'all. Let this be a to y'all.
Yeah.
For sure.
Wow, man. This was good. Go ahead, Nicole.
Shannon said, can something be put in a contract to prevent that?
I mean, you can try. Here's the thing: if somebody breaches a contract, you can get with an attorney. You can take them to court. But now you talking, talking court fees. You talking, I mean, that's the thing. You could possibly win the judgment because the seller, again, if you were under contract with the seller, and that's what y'all had an agreement, but that person went in back door, technically you can go after the seller for selling that since you're under contract. But again, that's if you want to put the time and energy to go after that. I think $40,000 potential profit, it can be worth it, right? Depending on what it's going to cost for you to go to court. So yeah, like the seller really breached the contract. The unfortunate thing though, with mobile homes, now again, if it's a park owner, it's a little bit different versus an individual who's leasing in the park. You can go after that park owner, right? Because that was an agreement that you had. But if it's somebody who is, if it's somebody who that is on a lease with the park, unfortunately, they can somewhat backdoor because they're on a lease with the community, right? So even though you have this contract for this asset, they still have to abide by the contract rules. But if you had that with the seller of the mobile home park owner, then that'll you should be able to take them to court and do something with that.
But Byron said it best. Is it worth your time? Is it worth your time?
So if the seller, when you're under contract with the seller, when the seller kind of give you that money, that down payment to kind of, hold the deal, whatever, then and when we say it's non-refundable, then the seller potentially could have lost some money with the.
So remember, if it's the seller that you're helping, the seller isn't giving you any money. They just like, go ahead, sell my stuff.
Oh, okay.
So if anything, we would be giving money.
Okay.
Right? Now, if you gave money in that situation, you could say, well, give me my money back.
Yeah.
If you gave some money. But I try to encourage y'all to not give money. Mm-hmm. Anybody else, any more feedback on that scenario?
I think we all just want to say a prayer for that mobile home investor and hope that it never happens again to you. Nah, for real. Like that's unfortunate, but I'm glad we have the reason why we have stuff like this, right? Of what would you do is because again, it gives you different scenarios. Every deal is so different. Mm-hmm. It's so many different, things that can get thrown in deals. Everybody on here who has done a deal, they have had different situations. Mario, you had crazy situations. Aaron had crazy. Like everybody up here has had a situation that's we be like, wait, what? Right? But again, what makes them different is that they handle it, they pivot, and they do what they have to do to get the deal done. And sometimes what I love about them, they're not too prideful to just try to hold on to the deal. They're willing to walk away from the deal. Right? We all been almost scammed, everything like that. So if you're watching this is what a true value is because of these different scenarios that come up. This should give you, ammunition to go out there and be able to handle, the different things. And just know, y'all, like you got to be prepared. It's never a straight, narrow route in mobile home investing. You're going to have problems, but that's what we are. We are problem solvers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All of this is learning lessons. Shannon said, you see Shannon's comment? I didn't come on here for y'all to get me upset because that one hurt. Mm-hmm. Y'all, we have to learn to take the experience from it and move forward. And that's what my student taught me as well. He's on his way closing deals all over now. Tennessee, Arkansas, Mississippi. He moved on from that. I'm with Shannon. Dang, I'm gonna be mad. I got riled up for him. Like, I'll call him. Let me say something to him. He was like, what? It's okay. I know I'm gonna do bigger and better. I was like, okay. So sometimes we just gotta take the experience for what it's worth and move forward. But learn the lessons too. What lesson did we learn in that? Don't post stuff until it's done.
Protect your deal.
Protect your deal. Once it's sealed and dealed, then we can post stuff. He just got excited. Lesson learned. And just because he made 40 doesn't mean that we would have made 40. Again, they were wholesale deals. You were selling them for the park.
Right. And he didn't lose anything. I mean, you can't lose nothing you never had. So he didn't lose 40,000.
Say
Right?
it again.
True.
Can't lose something you ain't have.
No, that's the real thing. It's just the thought of it, right? And it's about how soon can you let go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Things gonna happen, and that's the thing. That what happens to most of us is we get stuck in the story of what happened, and that's what makes a lot of us quit as well, right? Something bad happens, and then we say, "Man, I ain't never doing that again," because we get stuck on what happened. But the thing is, that happened. That's the past. So what really is moving forward is literally moving forward, keeping that in the past and not sticking with that same story. So if you on here, if something has ever happened to you, that happened. You can't change it. You can't fix it. All you can do is move forward and continue. And then trust me, better things are going to happen. But if you stay in that feeling and you stay, oh, I'm not going to do that because this happened, and you stay in that story, you're going to forever stay in that story. And that's going to be your story.
Yep, understand what happened, but how it happened.
Mm-hmm. Well, Byron, that wraps us up for the night. You want to take us out of here?
Listen, Verdell, Stacy, Wanda, Veronica, Aaron, Mario, I truly appreciate y'all time for coming on here, dropping this game. For everybody that's on here again, Nicole, always big ups to you. None of this will be possible with none of you all, and I'm so happy that y'all are able to share experiences, give y'all, y'all feedback. What would you do? And I'm pretty sure everybody, if you can, drop a fire sign in the comments. I want you to show love for everybody that's up here, because again, we truly appreciate everybody. And listen, y'all, continue being in golf, right? Continue to make sure, if you have not, make sure you subscribe, you like and share the channel. If you want to get more information, make sure you just visit mobilehomeeliteinstitute.com so you can roll in the Mobile Home Elite Institute and get more information. And make sure you follow everybody that's up here. I know their names is up here, but I see the fire signs coming. See the fire signs, man. Everybody, we truly appreciate y'all. Until next week.
Until next week, y'all.
Thank y'all.
Next week, y'all. See y'all later. Everybody have a blessed one.
See you, May.
Bye, guys.